So in this video we are going to learn about, we are just going to do some sketching and all. This is the day before sketching and all, so it was quite good enough. Today I just learned about the characters and all. It was quite fun, but now it's time for sketching. So I'm thinking that we should go for some shapes and all, some shadows, perspective and all. So yep, let's start this video. First let's talk about some shadows. Um, should I take a cylinder or a circle? A circle. Let's take a circle. Just okay. Okay, so this is some bad circle. Yeah, let me just draw a circle over here. So this is a circle, and so this is a circle over here, and let's just imagine, when we do a basic, just a basic shading. Okay, let's do some basic shading over here in this circle. So if the sunlight is coming from here, so there will be some lines like this will be the highlighted part over here, and then the light may be reflected over here, and then it will be a little bit darker from this point on. It will be a little bit darker than the darkest tone, and then the darkest tone. So I will, if I you ask me how I will rate it, I will say the first tone, the second, the third, the fourth, and the fifth. Okay, so but it is not like this. Okay, it is very different. So it is something like, okay, so it is something that I should wait, let me just pause it a bit. Okay, so sorry for the shape itself. And so it is something like the highlight, the first tone, the second, the third, the fourth, and it will be a little bit of shading over here in the fourth and the fifth and the sixth, and sometimes it also have seventh. This is known as refracted light, and I should write over here this portion. I will just draw a little bit a clear image over here that you will not be in trouble with, and so it is known as reflected refracted light. Okay, so this is known as refracted light. I will just draw and figure over here that will help you a little bit more in understanding this. I'll name these these numbers as well over here. Okay, so over here I was talking about this shadow part. How shadow forms, how long the shadow will be, how small the shadow will be. So you can do this. You can learn how long or how short the shadow will be. If you know perspective itself. So if you have ever studied, learn perspective. So you might be knowing this much. So I will just give you a small example of perspective as well. So over here we use some example of perspective. So it will be like a 1 point perspective or maybe a 2 point perspective. So if you have learned 1 point perspective, it is something like this. From one line itself, every line merged. In 2 point perspective, it will be a little bit more defined, I will say. So a 2 point perspective is something like this. So this is your page, okay? So and this is my object, okay? And the sun is over here, okay? So this and this. So in this length, so this will be the shadow part, and this is your object, and then this is your shadow. Okay, let me just change. I will change the color over here. Okay, so as I told you that this is sun. Okay, and as it is touching over here and over here, it's this is perspective is very different topic. It doesn't comes in shadow and all. But if you want to go for a professional art field, or you want to become an artist and so you have to learn about perspective itself. So it is coming over here, the line is coming over here, the it is over here. So the shadow will be something like this. Okay, so as far as the sun is, the shadow will be keep changing itself. Okay, so I was going to change the color over here. Okay, so I will give you again, I will give you another example with blue and red pencil, to be honest with you. Okay, so I'll give you an example with the help of 2 point perspective. Okay, so this is our first point and this is our second point. Okay, this is our object over here, and this is sun. Okay, I will say it's sun, and object over here. So the sun is over here. You know, change this. Now the sun is over here. Okay, so this. I hate this. So the object shadow will be something like this. Okay, so the shadow itself depends on the sun. Okay, if this object is over here, okay, and the sun is over here, the shadow will be lesser. Okay, or the object is over here, or the sun is over here, the shadow will be more lesser. Just take the object as far as it is. Take the object over here, so the shadow will be increasing as far as the, okay, something like this. So this is the main reason your shadow became big and small. So in the day, if you can say if you are walking at 6, this is an Indian time. So if you are walking at 6 to 7, the shadow will be longer. If you have seen, stand before the sun is over here, you will be here, and the shadow will be very longer. In like 12 or 2, the sun is above you. Okay, so you are over here. So you are, let me give you an example. You are standing over here, and the sun is over here. So the reflection of the light will be different. Like for example, this is the sun over here. Okay, this is the light. So I don't have an stable object. So the sun is over. So the sun is over here. This is the sun, and this is the object. So you can see the light is coming back. If I put it closer, the shadow is now shorter. Okay, so same you will learn over here as well. You have to do over here. Okay, I hope you can see that because I was not able to because the camera is above my head. So I hope this is quite helpful. Now the main topic is not this. The main topic is not perspective. We can cover perspective in some other topic. The main topic is about shading. Okay, and the types of shadings and all. I'll just go with that as well. I was going to do some sketching, but now the topic is about shading. Yes. So uh, taking a read. This it is a red in a Persian 1 million red in Persian blue mark pencil. Okay, it's powered by Fair Castle. So this is my circle. Okay, this is the circle, and now just imagine the sun is over here, and the reflection of the sun is something like this. Okay, okay, okay. So okay, so now we will divide this into few parts. If like you are just beginning in this field, so I just want to you have to just focus in few things. If you are a beginner artist, just focus in these few things, and I'm telling you these few things are going to help you a lot as they helped me. I'm still a student, so they are still helping me. Okay, first thing you have to focus, it's where the main highlight is. Okay, the main highlight. What should I write? The main highlight. The main highlight will be center line, center light. What is called? Okay, I will just call it main highlight. Just changing the pen. I will call it half light, half highlight, half light. You can just call it anything. Okay, I'm just calling it highlight. 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 Okay, so then the second thing will be absorbing, understanding where the light is ending and where the darkness is starting. Okay, so this will be your second thing, and okay, so then it will be the third part over here where the main depth start. I'll just shade it a little bit. So just focus on these few things over here, and I'm telling you these small changes will really help you grow. Okay, and then the shadow itself. And remember, as close the shadow, it will be darker. As far the shadow, it will be lighter. So the shadow also have parts. In if you will go in higher education and all, so the shadow itself have part. The darkest area will be close to the circle itself. Over here will be I'll just this area that is like where the circle curve. Over this area will be the darkest. okay, and then it will be like this, and then this. Okay, so it is divided into 4 parts. This is also divided into 4 parts. You will just learn it after you will go in higher education and all. Just leave this for the beginner like me and you. Just focus in only one thing. Oh shit, my mouth. Sorry for that. Okay, just focus in simple one shape only. Don't just go very deep from starting. Okay, so I was over here. So if you will do if you will start doing this thing in a professional way or something like that. So you will just face a lot of things. Now there are some things that I will write over here. Okay, so first thing over here, my rating is not that good, so please forgive my rating. It is A, okay, A high, HAI, half light, half tone, and yeah, my rating is very bad. I'm not doing this, okay. I'm just leaving this part to you. I will just take an image. After it is complete, I will just fill all the thing. I will not writing again and again. My writing is bad. I'm sorry for that. Okay, so please, I'm sorry. Okay, so see now, if the sun is over here, as we have discussed, our sun is over here. It is full in the screen. Okay, so the sun is over here, and so remember, if the sun is over here, so this part is going to be the I'll just divide this thing into two. And remember, okay, one more thing, one important thing I want to tell you. Okay, please, this thing will help you if you're a beginner. Remember this thing, a circle, this is a circle, and it do not have straight line. Okay, circle do not have a straight line. Okay, whenever you hatch or shade in a circle, whenever, okay, just remember this, circle doesn't have a straight line. Circle doesn't have this. Okay, a circle is a circle. Circle is a circle. Eh? Okay, sorry for that. I just want to say this. If this is a circle, okay, just remember a circle. This or this. Because after this center line, after the center line, every line will be a curved line. Okay, circle does not have straight line except this and this. Okay, do not if whenever you just shade your circle and all, do it in a proper way. Just start from here, maybe. Okay, then tilt your pen a little bit. Okay, then this I'm not doing because this is not about the shading and all part. So I'm just telling you over here how to shade a circle a little bit. So so this is the way of shading a circle. Okay, not this, not this. Don't shade circle like this. No, circle and a cylinder. Okay, and cylinder itself is like this. Okay. Mm. Okay, so cylinder is also like a half circle. It will go like this, not like this, like curve, curve. It is curve. This water bottle is curved. See, I don't know. You can see the shadow. See, the shadow is going like this. Okay, it's not going straight. It's not going like this. It's going like this. This is this pattern of the shadow, not this. This is the pattern of the shadow, not this. Remember this, and I'm telling you, you will do very good in your hatching class, probably. Okay, so I will speak again. Do not do it like this. Do it like this. Mamma mia. Okay, so do it like this. Okay. just tell people that you are a fine art student with this, not with the with this. Yes. So too much fun. Sorry for that. Yes. So as I told you, this is going to be so this portion, which is not directly connected, this portion over here. I'll just make over here a little bit. I'm just in the frame, right? Uh, the last time I made a video, I was not in the frame, so I did not post that video. So I'm talking mhm, about this portion. Okay, see, I'm talking about this portion itself. Okay, so this is a center light. Okay, why it is not a center light? Because the main focus of the sun is reflecting over here. Okay, you cannot see from this from over here this point, but if you will see something from here, the circle will change. uh but how I can show you? I don't have a circle. Wait, wait. so now the thing is in my where I'm studying over right now. So one light is over this way, one is over here, one is over here, one is over here, and one is over here, and one is directly looking at this part. So as you can see, uh, how to pause this thing now? So uh, are you able to see? Uh, it is in a good spot, maybe, or maybe not. It is in a good spot. Okay, but how would I? So from this angle, if you are over here, so you might be able to see. Okay, wait, wait. Just let me just. So you can see over here, you are seeing the mean highlight. Okay, this is the mean highlight. Oh, sorry for that. Sorry for that. Okay, so this is the mean highlight, the semi mean highlight. Then you can see over here where the depth have been started, and you can see the shadow itself, how long it is going. Okay, if this light, I will show you. If this light, this is light and this is our object. If I bring this light closer, okay, if I bring this light closer, the shadow will be changing. Okay, so I will mark the shadow itself. Okay, so this is the shadow. I am not changing it. Okay, sorry, I just changed that. Okay, so this is the shadow, and this is all in front of you guys. So I just change it a little bit. So it was over here, something like over here, and I change it over here. So now you can see the shadow itself. I did not move anything. If you want, I can just do it uh, like this maybe, or I can just bring it a little bit. So now the lamp is over here. See, the shadow changes, the light change, the shadow change. Okay, now if I put it a little bit more further, the shadow will increase. See, I just removed it a little bit back. Now the shadow have increased. Okay, now the original, I'm trying to get the original. Yes. So the video has been quite long enough, so I'll just make it a little bit shorter now. I'm going to just finish this up. I'll just do this thing in a fresh page. I just ruined this page, so let me do this thing in a fresh page, and then I will say, then I'll be just off. We'll be just closing this video. And if you want videos just like this, you can just tell me, and I'll make videos just like this, because making this kind of videos take a lot of efforts and all. So if you want a video on perspective and all, I can make that also if you want. That's the main thing over here. Okay. So this is an 8B pencil, and okay, relax. No, I have a very bad habit. Yes. So this is a circle, and as you know, we will take the same reference of like this ball. So this is the shadow. Okay. See, now the light is over here. Okay. The main light that is focusing from this lamp is over here. So I'm going to put, this will be the highlight. Okay. Then the light around it. okay, around this portion. Now the thing is, okay, so wait, okay, so light around it, highlight around this light is known as the half tone. Okay, so this thing is known as HALF tone, and this thing over here is known as high HLIGHT highlight. Okay, so this thing over here is a highlight. This is a half tone, and this over here, this thing is known as center light. Okay, this. Okay, so this thing is done. Now, sorry, I'm really sorry for this. So, your this and this is covered. Now I'm talking about this thing. You can see this thing. Okay. Uh, I'm just sleepy. Okay. So now you cannot see from here. It is about over here. This area over here. Okay. So this will be known as. Wait. Okay. So yeah, I was okay. Okay, so this term reflected light, okay, this term is totally another topic. So the video is being quite long, so I'm not putting this topic over here. But if you want this topic, I can just make a video, a small video for you guys. What is reflected light? I can just explain like this: light that came from over here, this portion. Okay, that is known as reflected light. If you want, I can make a video on this topic. And then this is the last tone over here. This will be the darkest tone. Okay, and as I told you, light, the shadow also have different types. Okay, and so you don't have to go in that deep in this video. If you want, I can go in another video and so. But the shadow is something like this. Okay, but you just have to know that whenever you draw a shadow, this portion will be the darkest, light, and lightest. So this is the only thing you have to know, and that is also all about this. So I will just give you a quick sketch over here. Then I'm closing this video. This is the highlight. This is the this thing is this. This thing is this. This thing is this. Now this thing is this. And reflected light is something that reflect from the foreground, and it will change, or it will color same like the background, the foreground itself, and it is a little bit lighter. Okay, this thing is this, and then it is the darkest tone. I really forget the name or the pronunciation of that name, so in the next, if I make another video, I'll just make sure to add that. Yes. So this is it. Thank you for watching. I hope this video will be a little bit helpful. And if you want another video, something like this video like this, you can just say so and I will tell you guys. I will make for you guys. Thank you.